this is Sia and welcome to another video. Today we're doing another chapter in Hermitcraft Freedom. We are on chapter 3. As you can probably tell from the title and thumbnail of this video. Yeah. There are captions on this video if you're interested in checking them out. But you can also just watch along here as well. Next video will be available in the description when it comes out. And yeah. Playlist is also in the description. And yeah, let's get right on to it. Like, if you're enjoying this, well, thanks for watching, and let's get on with the video. Chapter 3. Grian peered out the second story window to the field below. Everything inside the wall was still and quiet. Not even a stray rabbit could be seen dashing through the grass. The gate looked almost eerie in the afternoon shade as the voices of his friends trailed in behind him. "You need to hold your sword a bit more like this," Skid spoke gently. "That way, you can strike with more force. Like this." "Okay," Kate said eagerly, repeating the movement. Grian's gaze never left the window. It was so easy for someone to look into what they were doing up here. So easy for someone to watch at a distance, without being spotted. Grian shuddered at the thought. Were they being watched? It made sense. How else had the men known when to attack twice now? Unease welled up within him, threatening to burst as he let out a sigh. "Everything okay out there?" Liam asked, beside him. Grian jumped, looking over at the boy. When had he walked out? You're getting good at this sneaking up on people thing, Grian mused, reaching for his pocket before stopping himself. The picture of Caden and his family was gone now, taken from him like everything else. Tears burned in his eyes. Liam put a hand on the hermit's shoulder. "It's been a long week. I get it." "No, I'm okay," Grian sniffed, shaking his head. "I still can't believe he's gone. He took everything." "Not everything," Liam said, his bright blue eyes shining like diamonds. "You still have your friends. We still have your back. They can't destroy that connection, no matter how hard they try." "Gerald tried," Grian whispered. "Rob tried. He failed his mission. Will he act like Gerald, or will it be worse?" "I won't let him hurt you again," Liam insisted. "You can't promise that," Grian smiled sadly. "I'm not going to let him. Any way I can," Liam urged. Grian nodded. "What about that sharp guy?" "I'm here to protect you, Grian," Liam stated, matter-of-factly. "Nothing will stop me from trying. Not Rob, not Sharp, not even Conover, or anyone else who wants to get to you. It's not just your connection to Nettie that they want. They know you're friends with Stampy." Grian bit his bottom lip. "Gerald." "Yep." Grian sighed. "This will never stop." "You don't know that?" Liam leaned closer, whispering into his ear. "Eli never gave up trying to build a better world, no matter how hard it seemed. It was worth the risk to protect the innocent. Seems like a great guy. One of the best. He died protecting Nettie and my brother. Died to give them a chance of freedom." Tears filled the boy's eyes as they wiped them away. Grian nodded again. "Maybe someday we can be free." "Yeah," Liam replied. "It's never been easy. Nor will it ever be. But it's worth fighting for." Grian looked out the window again, watching the afternoon sun slowly climb across the sky. The shadows shifted as tree branches swayed back and forth, almost like a dance. It looked so peaceful, like a calming balm to his soul. "Do you guys want to help us with some team practice?" Kate asked. Grian turned, seeing her gray eyes gleaming with pride and confidence. Skiz and Isaac stood on either side of her. "I think it would be good, after the ambush 2 days ago." "It's an excellent idea," Liam agreed. He looked over at Grian. "For a little distraction?" "Definitely," Grian grinned, dashing over to the nearest chest and grabbing a few swords. He tossed Liam one as he faced his friends. He would be ready when they came back. And he knew they would. And if Rob was involved, then it had to be bigger than just a simple ambush. Grian shook away the memory that threatened to rise. Rob had led him into a room to talk to him alone. Next thing he knew, a claws was over his mouth, and he was knocked out by a sleeping potion. The memory faded as he held his head high. He wasn't that easy to trick now. The man had to do a lot more than that after betraying his trust. The elevator doors opened as Grian stepped out into the main hall. Liam and Skiz were right behind him. He could hear noises in the main room. Was that giggling? Stop! The sound of a little girl laughing filled his ears. That hurts! But why are you laughing? Another voice teased. Female. Grian looked over at Liam as the boy smiled. Looks like the girls are out. Liam walked briskly to the main entrance as the hermits followed. That's Summer and her little sister, Ray. Skid said quickly. They were down there with us. Oh, Grian said softly. The squeal of delight exploded in the air as Liam was tackled into a hug by a young girl at about 10 years of age. Liam chuckled. I hope it was okay that we took the spare room upstairs, the older girl said meekly. She was sitting up straight on the couch. Of course it was, Liam replied with a nod, pulling away from the younger girl. Are you girls hungry? I am, Rain said excitedly, jumping up and down. What about Henry and Charlie? Won't they be hungry? Summer frowned. I'm sure Clara will take care of that when they wake up, Liam replied. What if they can't wake up? Rain asked, now standing still as a statue. They will, Liam said with confidence, starting to walk toward the kitchen. I'll be a second. Grian watched his protector disappear through the kitchen door. A lump formed in his throat as he spotted Summer looking nervously toward the hallway where he'd found Claire and Kate. Skiz slipped past the younger hermit, heading into the room as he knelt beside Rain. The young girl was watching her sister, her eyes furrowed with concern. You know, Liam's the best there is when it comes to helping people, the older hermit said gently. He's cured many viruses that our enemies threw at us. He even helped cure the sickness that was contaminating the rivers. Rain nodded. It's nothing like that. It's not, Skiz agreed. I know how it feels to be in that machine. To feel that pain they felt. But yet, here I am, perfectly fine and healthy. You were much different, Kate interjected from behind. Grian squealed with surprise as the girl came to stand beside him. Your DNA took over your house, destroying their genetic makeup in the process. Gerald only had a small portion of that DNA, not enough to destroy the host, but enough to change them. Rain paled. They're okay, right? They'll be okay, right? Kate nodded. I've done everything I can with Liam and Clara's help. I want them to get better as much as you do. And not have a murderer and questioning every thought. Summer bit her bottom lip. I can't imagine what that would be like. Not fun. Kate shook her head. It keeps baiting me to give in, that I can't stop what's coming. True. Embrace it. Embrace him. What does that mean? Skiz looked up at her, his brilliant blue eyes full of concern. He wants me to let him in, Kate said softly. Can't you get him out like Henry and Charlie? Rain asked quietly. Kate sighed. The YouTuber portion is rejecting them as a host. He was never in them. So he was right, Grian muttered, shuddering. Can't get rid of him. We still don't know for sure. Kate turned to face him. I'm not giving up, No matter how many times he tells me there isn't a way to reverse this. Her shoulders slumped. There are more subjects out there who are successful in adapting to my blood. Right. You saw what they did to us. Grian shuddered. Kate nodded grimly. Henry, Charlie, and Mom will be okay. I know that much. But it's not over. What about us? Rain asked. Summer said Brian would bring us someplace safe when Henry and Charlie get better. He did, Liam said simply, arriving into the room with a tray containing 2 plates with chicken, carrots, and a baked potato. He wants to keep an eye on Stacy and Lizzie in case the vectors attack again. We'll help, Summer said firmly. Her eyes shone with defiance. I could teach you some defense moves before you go, Kate offered, as Rain sat down next to her sister, taking a plate off the tray. Summer followed a moment later. Rain's eyes gleamed with anticipation, nodding her head, her mouth stuffed with chicken. You should get some rest. Liam looked over at her. You've hardly gotten any sleep. I know. Kate stared at the hardwood floor. But I can't rest until I know everyone's okay. Everyone is okay. Liam raised an eyebrow. Gerald, isn't it? Grian guessed. You don't want him to drag you into a nightmare. Julius is already trying his best to keep Scar calm, Kate admitted. I don't want him to worry about me. Then tell him, Skip said simply. Tell him to focus on keeping Scar safe. Then you can focus on dealing with Gerald. Kate met his gaze before she nodded. Okay, I'll try. Skid smiled. I know you will. You're stronger than you think. The girl smiled. Yeah. And that is it for chapter 3. Yeah. Some of these are shorter, some of these are longer. You never know what you're going to get. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next one. Next week, we will be going into dealing with 2 individuals who 2 former hermits, let's just say. Next week will be in Jem's perspective, and heading over to False's, dealing with what happens there. If you are eager, if you want to see what's coming next, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell, I suppose, if you're interested, so that you know when the next chapter comes out. But if you don't want to do that, that's also fine too. I'm just saying, like, if you do want to see what comes out when it comes out, that is the best way to do it. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that might be. Goodbye.